Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of this newsletter is going to be, she's being short and indecisive. Got an email here from a viewer. He says, "Hey Corey, I recently got back with my ex-girlfriend about a month and a half ago after a 2-month breakup. At first we would hook up once or twice a week for the first few weeks. And over time she was getting a hold of me every day and wanting to get together. She told me she had this new dying love for me last week. I took your advice. I didn't push the label subject until she started referring to me as her boyfriend." It's pretty awesome. She's pretty much doing all the work, and you're allowing her to chase you and come to you at her own pace, and so she's falling back in love with you slowly over time. He says, "We went out Saturday night with one of her friends, and she was being rude, so I left. She got upset with me that I had left." Well, if your girlfriend starts being rude to you, obviously you'd say, "I'd appreciate it if you don't talk to me like that. You're being really rude right now, and I think you need to apologize." And if she keeps doing it, if she keeps being abusive and rude to you, you just say, "Look, if you don't start treating me nice and being sweet to me, I'm going to leave, and you can stay here with your friends." And if she continues doing it after that, then you leave. You don't just up and leave her there or strand her there. That's just creating unnecessary drama. Plus, when a woman starts disrespecting you, you got to stop her right then and there. But to just sit there and allow it to continue and then just get pissed off and up and leave, that's kind of childish and immature. That's not how you communicate like an adult by doing that. He says, "I have a feeling she is upset with me because she felt embarrassed that I left, and she was trying to let people know that we are back together. Now she says she doesn't know about us and she has some reservations and feels pressured." He says, "I'm not sure what to do now. These last few weeks she has been chasing and initiating the majority of the contact, and now she's being short and indecisive with me." Well, again, when you talk to her next, invite her to come on over. Say, "Obviously we need to talk," and just say, "Hey, when you get together, just say I was pissed off because you're being rude and condescending to me," or whatever it was that she was doing that upset you. Weren't really that clear about it. But you don't just up and leave like a child, like I'm mad, I'm taking my toys and I'm going home. You first try to communicate with her in a loving, adult, mature manner. But if she continues on with the abuse, then you're like, "Hey, I'm out of here. Until you're ready to apologize, I don't want to talk to you. You're obviously in a bad mood or a shitty mood, and I'm not going to sit here and take this. I wanted to go out and have a good time tonight, and you're being a jackass." That's what you should have said to her, obviously, at the time, but you didn't. So anyways, you get together, and you just say, "Look, I can understand you're unsure." It's like, I'm unsure, too. It's like, I don't like being treated that way. And in my mind, in my opinion, you should be building me up to your friends instead of being rude and condescending and putting me down or whatever the heck it was that she was doing, and just say, "That's why I left. If you're sweet to me and kind and loving and affectionate, I'm going to spend all kinds of time with you. But if you're rude like that, I don't want to be around you. It's not enjoyable. It's not fun for me. I don't treat you that way, and I don't expect that you would want to treat me that way. I like to treat other people as I want to be treated." And that's what you say. And obviously you should apologize for just upping and leaving, because that's not a mature way to communicate with a woman. But at the same token, you also need to make it clear to her that her behavior and the way she was talking to you or the way she was treating you was inappropriate. And that, again, that's the real reason why you left, is because you didn't like it. Obviously you shouldn't have just got up and left. You should have talked to her about it first. And if the abuse continued, then you should have left. But just getting up and just leaving there and saying, "Hey, I'm out of here," it is kind of rude. So that's the thing that's most important, is that when you're in a relationship with somebody, things like this are going to happen. She's going to do something, she's going to say something, you're going to get upset or you're going to get butthurt about it. But at the end of the day, whatever it was that she did or said, you let it diminish you. You let it get under your skin to the point where you acted immature and you left. Like I said, a guy who cares about himself and has self-respect is just simply not going to allow a woman to talk to him or be rude and disrespectful. He's going to call her out on her bullshit right then and there on the spot, even if she's doing it in front of other people, especially if she's doing it in front of other people, because she's obviously being rude and inappropriate. And I'd have no problem telling a girl that I was with, if she was actually doing something to be rude like that, I'd tell her to stop. And if she continued doing it, just say, "Hey, if you don't start treating me better, I'm going to leave, and you can stay here with your friends." And if she doesn't stop and she doesn't apologize, and you just say, "Well, you have a great day, I'm out of here," and then you take off and you leave. And then she'll call you later on when she realizes that she's been wrong. But like I said, in this particular case, if I were you, I would call her and obviously apologize for leaving there, but just apologize for it and just say, hey, let's get back to I want to see you, and arrange time to get together, go to dinner or whatever it is that you're doing. Have her come over to your place. But like I said, you're creating unnecessary drama in your relationship. Whereas if you just communicated with her in an adult, sweet manner, it would have resolved things instead of things going sideways again on you. So if you have a question you want to ask me, go to my website, click the Contact Me tab, which will be on the left-hand side of your screen. Send me 1 to 2 paragraphs max, and just give me several days to get back to you with a response. If you want to talk to me right away, the quickest way to get my help is to book a paid phone coaching session. You can do that by going to my website, click the Products tab, which will be at the top of your screen, and just follow the instructions. If you want to get a digital version of my Kindle ebook, on my website, underneath the email sign-up box, is a box that has a link that will take you right to the Amazon Kindle download page for my book. Once you get there, if you don't have a Kindle device, just download one of their free e-reader apps for whatever electronic device you want to read my book on. And if you appreciate the value of the information I offer in these video newsletters, the articles on my website, or my ebook, you can show your appreciation right now by going to my website, and on the Would Be a Toolbar at the bottom of your screen, click the PayPal donate button and donate any amount that you feel is equal to the value of the information. And I will talk to you soon.